think it's Sunday. Sunday fun day. We're out here cutting the nasty old bumper off. Let's see how rotted it was. It wasn't good for anything anyway. We're gonna save it. Don't need it. So we got this, and then we get to fix the frame back here. And yeah, lots of fun. It's Friday evening. I'm trying to get some stuff done here. Shop's a freaking disaster. Well, shop, my little tiny garage is a disaster. By my buddy over at Beam Up Performance, and he hooked me up with some metal for the cage and some box tubing for the outriggers. And you even cut it down to more manageable lengths. Some other longer stuff here, and I got had a buddy with a bender. We got the hoop bent up there. Should be about what we need. So we've been talking with some of my buddies. Been talking with the Wizard, with old Stevie Wonder as well, and we come up with an idea how we're gonna do this. Basically, the long and short of it, I'm going to completely cut off the frame from pretty much around here all the way back. We're going to make wider, fully boxed rails there. Attach them up here to this cross member. Moving the leaf springs underneath. I'm going to put a bar across here, basically for the bumper. That's going to have the hitch in it, which, you know, we'll cut that up and weld it in there. So it'll be part of the frame. It'll be plenty strong enough. Shouldn't have a problem. The trailer should be lightweight anyway. So that's going to pretty much take care of that. The plan for up here, like I said, the outriggers for the rear cage, or the rear bar, they're going to come off about around here. They're going to come out about 15 inches or so, which is way crazy, but it's like 30 inches across between frame rail to frame rail. So then we figured out we're going to tie them both together, and they're going to be braced off the frame, and we're also going to run another bar from the corner here back to the frame, so that's going to kind of also brace that. Originally I just planned on doing a 6-point, which is just the main hoop, and basically down bars across and then coming back down onto the rear of the frame. But Kyle had suggested to go ahead and do an 8-point. So basically where the harness bar goes across the main hoop there, it's going to come down a bar like that, and it'll attach down directly onto the frame. So that should hopefully stiffen this up. We're going to go ahead and box all the rest of that in for strength. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut the floorboards pretty much out. And it's all full of crap right now, and you probably can't even see. But we're basically going to cut the floor pans out except for the center. We're going to cut a little bit off the back. I'm going to try to salvage some of that metal if I can. And then we're going to set the body on the frame here. And then we're going to go ahead and build everything around it. And we're going to tie it all together, tie it into the frame, put the floor pans on. Basically, the idea is that everything is going to be attached and solid. And it should hopefully help stiffen up this chassis a lot, because when this thing would launch, even with the stock 302, it liked to twist a lot. So that front wheel would come way up off the ground, and the other one would come up a little bit. But it really was a lot of twist in the chassis, and you can't really get a good, consistent launch if you're twisting all the heck. So that's the plan. We'll see how we can make it work, and there's a ton of work to do, so I'm going to maybe try to clean the shop up a little bit. That engine needs to get on the stand. Move some stuff around, try to get things set up. So I'm going to shut up and get back to work, and I'll be back with you guys a little later. So here we are, it's Wednesday evening, 220 days till Dragweek. And we're making some progress, not a whole heck of a lot. As you can see, the rear end's out of the car, they're out of the Jeep. Got some new parts in today. Anybody guess what that is? Some other stuff, but we're busy here. We got the rotten 22 inches cut off the back of the frame, and moved a cross member up in the process of welding it in. And we're going to build frame rails off the back here. So it's fun stuff. So, some new parts are rolling in. That's always fun. The boxes for a stinking living, you think I'd have a sharp knife. Oh. That's gross. Guess that's one way to pack it. Okay. Bring it back when I get this out. Alright, there we go. So it was packed pretty well, actually. It's gross, but I couldn't get dented, which is nice. Thing. Stiff. Some foam down in there. Right. Sending unit. Turn. Rollover valve and then back there. So that's gonna sit back here, basically in between the rails. Basically, this is the rest of what I got here. You got a little universal drive shaft loop deal. Some bump stops, and I bought these brackets for to hold the fuel tank up. I'm not really sure if they were worth the $40 I spent on them, but hey, less stuff I gotta bend, right? Alright guys, another update here. It's been probably about a good month and I've been just slowly chipping away at this in my spare time. And basically this is what we got as right now. I still have to cap up these holes, I just haven't done that yet. You had solid bumper there, hitch. And I got the rear leaf spring mounts made. Added some extra gussets there. Boxed in the frame, and so of course we mounted the got the tabs here for the fuel tank. So I was looking at a solution for mounting my front leaf springs. I just made some 1/4-inch plate steel brackets for the rear. Figured that's good enough and easy enough to do. Welded them on, but the front wasn't so easy because it's kind of a narrow frame. We're going to try to mount a 3-inch wide spring perch on it. So I found this company online called Barnes 4-Wheel Drive. They have a ton of like 4-wheel drive parts, brackets, all kinds of really cool stuff. So I bought these. Basically just a 3-inch wide front leaf spring perch with these little brackets here to stiffen it up or whatever. So as you can see, looks a little wider in the frame. Well, they had a solution for that. They had these brackets here, which is actually pretty cool. It's 1/4-inch plate steel. I don't know, they said laser cut and bent. And the idea is you can use these mount on the frame and create a wider surface for you to mount your leaf springs to. Pretty cool, neat, and it definitely saved me a lot of time trying to fabric cobble something, and it's probably a little more heavy duty and should work a little better. So hopefully today I'll get those welded on. I'm gonna have to reinforce this a little bit. I'm kind of running low on plate steel, but maybe I'll just go ahead and cover this with plate steel again. This is where my old spring eye was, so it's basically going to be sitting right about like that. So we're keeping the same factory length of leaf springs. And we're moving them under the frame too. So we'll get cracking on that, and we'll be back with you a little later. All right. Well, we made some progress today. Quickly update: we got the front spring perches mounted, drive shaft loop in, brackets. I tell you, those things saved me a ton of time. So definitely shout out to Barnes 4x4. That was awesome. That really fit the bill, exactly what I needed. Made some other plates here just to kind of stiffen the frame up through there. I guess it's kind of weak in this area where it bends, so just stiffen that up, and yeah. Side here. Oh, and had to make a new body mount for the front because that one was completely rotted apart. So yeah, there you go. Got a little bit done today. So this is awesome. It was actually a pretty productive day for the most part. Now the next big thing is going to we're gonna have to basically cut the majority of the floors out of the body of the Jeep. So I'm not sure when we're gonna get to do that. I'm probably gonna end up like setting the Jeep up on its side or back or something. The body, I don't know. And buddy of mine has a plasma cutter we might be able to use, so that would be awesome if that's the case, because then it would definitely cut down on a lot of time. If not, we're just gonna have to go buy a ton of cutoff wheels and go to town. And yeah, so I'm not sure when we're gonna get to do that, but hopefully soon, because the body needs to go back on this thing so we can build our outriggers and start putting our roll bar and getting all that squared away. So yeah, so there you go. Sorry it's been a while since I've done an update. Just life's been hectic and whatnot, and so here you go. Until next time.